Cenk, there are some women who are really struggling with some of the guidelines that need to be followed in order to slow the spread of COVID-19. We have our next Karen in this next video.
45 minutes of having it on. It's the first time I've worn one. I am disoriented. I'm a little mad, if you can't tell that already. Like I'm frustrated, but I don't feel good physically. Like I can tell you right now, I wasn't getting enough oxygen, and I just had on one of these little stupid things. I feel dizzy. My hands are kind of tingly. My heart is beating fast. So some of it's an emotional reaction, but some of it's a physical reaction. I understand the virus is real. Okay, I understand the virus is real. Friends, look at the numbers and tell me why everybody's living in fear. Tell me why we're putting these things on and not being able to breathe. I just want to cry. Like, that's all I want to do is cry, because you can't see people's faces. You can't make human connection. We can't hug people. We can't hold their babies.
Okay, look, I don't know what her situation is. What if she's a single woman and she's living by herself, and you want to have, like, physical touch is important, okay? And I'm lucky. Like, I'm here with my husband. He's super hot. I'm everything's great. Like, so maybe that's why there's a disconnect between what that woman is feeling and how I'm, like, pretty much thriving under this, like, stay-at-home situation. But I will say, like, this nonsense about the mask. I mean, maybe it is emotionally fueled and it has nothing to do with, like, what's happening to her physically. But she's wearing, like, it's a mask that healthcare workers wear every day on the job, and they're okay. When did we become so soft? What happened? What happened? Like, we're such entitled babies in some cases, and I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me.
And I could relate to what you were saying earlier, because I'm stuck at home, and I'm incredibly hot, and I'm stuck with myself. So I feel pretty good about it, but I understand others are suffering. Okay, no, seriously, look, let's acknowledge that us calling these folks Karen is one of the better things that has happened in 2020, and I know it started earlier than that. Okay, but just like every aggrieved white woman, middle-aged white woman who thinks the world should revolve around their feelings and opinions, etc., being called Karen is awesome. But among the Karens, I find this one to be the least guilty.
Yeah, because you feel for her. You feel for, because, like, when she mentioned, like, the mask stuff, I'm not having a conversation with you. I'm sorry. Okay, we're pushing the mask stuff aside. But when she starts talking about hugging people and, like, contact and communication, I get it. I get that, right? I would lose my mind if I was alone, or if I felt like I hadn't had physical touch in a long time. That'll drive a human crazy. Like, we thrive off of human touch.
Yeah. And she just wants to hug your baby. You got a baby. Aww. Karen's ready to hug it. And so, no, but in all seriousness, I did not get a sense of hostility from her. A lot of the other Karens that we have covered in the news are like, I'm not wearing a mask, and take that, and then I'll see you in court, and my freedoms, and Trump, yeah, right? Whereas she was just like, God, this kind of despondent more than anything else. And so, and I have no idea what her politics is. It didn't look like it was a political rant. She just feels like, I need that human connection. And so, yeah. And by the way, Karen, we all do. So you're not wrong to think that. But okay, now to address the things that she got wrong, of course. So first of all, look, everybody has a different reaction. So I can't say that her fingers weren't tingling. But that is not a normal reaction to a mask, right? That's more likely to be something emotional than something physiological. On the other hand, it's not that masks aren't annoying. They annoy me. I wear glasses normally when I'm outside. And so because of the mask, the glasses keep fogging up. It's super annoying, yes. Right?
It is, yeah, it is annoying. That happens to me too. Yeah.
Yeah, and
but you know what's also annoying? Spreading a virus to, like, innocent people who happen to be around you.
Yeah. But last thought on it, she says, like, look, I don't know, and I don't know where she's from, but California has actually done a pretty good job of limiting the spread of the disease. You know, as we are taping this, it had about 89,000 cases, which in an economy and a population the size of California, which is gigantic, that's actually a relatively small number of cases. We've done a pretty good job of containing it. But the reason that we have is because we started wearing the masks and we started doing the social distancing, and we had the stay-at-home orders earlier than other places had it. So she's like, oh, well, what's the big deal that not that many people have the disease? Well, across the country, that's not true. New York's been absolutely devastated by it. And we have more cases literally than anywhere on the planet, almost 3 times as much as the second leading country. We have the most amount of deaths, et cetera. But even in places where there isn't a lot of death, it's because we wore the masks and did the social distancing.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.